Mike McCarthy is with the California Air Resources Board. In fact, you're in charge of the eCars division, is that, or the?
I'm the Chief Technology Officer for the eCars division.
Okay, just so we establish that
Yes.
for the audience here. You're presenting here at the Management Briefing Seminars. What was your presentation about?
So I highlighted some of the findings of the TAR, the draft TAR, that was a joint document by us, US EPA, and NHTSA. And I also pointed out some of the background for the pressing air quality and GHG issues we still have in California that are driving us towards zero-emission vehicles as the long-term solution.
This conference, of course, is all for automakers and suppliers. What's the message you really wanted to get through to them?
I think it helps to always ground people that out in California, we do have severe air quality needs that have still driven the need for technology to move faster than it's headed. And so I like to point out where we're at in ozone, where we're at in the greenhouse gas emissions, and some commitments we've made internally, and lay some of the background so that I think it's always helpful for the engineers that are in there designing the products, making decisions, to see what our long-term plan is, and so it's not a surprise, and they see some of the rationale behind it.
California's been after improving air quality before the federal standards even came along. How's it going?
We've been making tremendous progress. We like to pat ourselves on the back because we've got a great history. People that have come to especially the LA region, have remarked how cleaner the air is compared to what they were when they grew up there, went to high school there, went to college there, something like that. It's made an amazing difference from that brown smog and smog alert days to blue skies most of the time. But we still have a ways to go on our ozone air quality, especially in the congested Los Angeles region. And so it's still a heavy lift to get there, but it's been tremendous progress. The San Joaquin Valley is an agricultural hub. We made tremendous progress there as well.
Mike, what's the end goal? I mean, when do you say, okay, time to close everything down and go away, we declare victory?
We'd like to bring the entire state of California into compliance with the ozone and national ambient air quality standards. That's still a heavy lift, mostly for the Southern California region. We also have some in the San Joaquin Valley. We have some particulate matter issues still to get us down to healthy air quality. Those are really in the air quality. That would be great to get to healthful air quality for all Californians. The greenhouse gas, while we're trying to be a leader and set an example, it's a global issue, and so we're playing a role in being a leader, trying to lead by example, but it is a global issue.
So ozone and particulate, do you see an end line there where you might be able to hit it?
Particulate, yes. We are really close on particulate. It's definitely plausible and possible. The ozone is just, we continue to look under every rock for every opportunity to get there. It's still going to be a big lift, especially, as I said, as more people move into the area, drive cars further every year, all those kind of things. But we've definitely turned the tide, but it's still going to be a heavy lift to get that last bit.
Going back to greenhouse gases for the moment, as you know, light vehicles, passenger cars, and trucks account for roughly 16% of GHGs in the nation. What about the other chunk of it? What are you doing there so that cars or the auto industry doesn't carry the yeoman's burden here?
Right. So in California, it's a bigger chunk. It's actually 36% from vehicles. From transportation, which is beyond light duty vehicles, right? Heavy duty vehicles and buses and that kind of stuff too. We do have a plan. We have a cap and trade program. We have the electricity grid has to get cleaner. We have requirements for a third of the grid to be renewable sourced fuels. For hydrogen for fuel cell vehicles, we have requirements for a third of that to be renewable hydrogen. So we are trying to move forward on all fronts, on-road, off-road, every industry and every sector to get towards a common goal.
Real good. Mike McCarthy, thanks so much for this quick snapshot of what you were talking about at the conference.
Pleasure to be here.
Born to be a leader.
Problem solver.
Collaborator.
An expert.
An innovator.
A visionary.
Born to be a Pharisee.
For the people at Dow, racing is a sport and a science. We enjoy one and learn from the other. But like most competitive people, we like winning at both. Working together, scientists and racing technicians study the impact of new lightweight materials. We look back and learn, so we understand a little better what's on the road ahead. This is the human element at work. Dow.